Welcome back. So I want to talk about my past porn addiction. In today's day 35, I am on a NoFap movement. But before I move forward, because this is part two, I want y'all to take a look at a flashback real quick, in case y'all didn't see part one. And she might say a name, but I'm not really good at speaking to women. I'm not good at that. So if I were to do that, like I need some pointers, alright? This is the most important part of the video. If I want to walk up to a woman, what do I say? You know? Because I'm open to dating all nationalities of women, okay? That's just me, right? So this part is really important, you know? If I walk up to a woman I see I like, what do I say? Because most women are so damn picky. And if any women out there watching this video, and you picky as hell with men, and you don't give guys like me a chance. I'm not saying I'm the cutest guy in the world, alright? But if you get to know me, you might like me for who I am in my heart. Okay, if y'all want to see the full length for part one, it is up on my channel, but I will put it in the description. Put a link in the description so y'all can see it. Okay, there were some details that I did not put in part one because I wanted to give y'all full disclosure on my story. So this is part two. So how did this all started? Well, let's go all the way back to my childhood. Um, I was exposed to pornography at a young age. Precisely at the age of 8 years old. 9 years old, I was exposed to this. How? Well, one day me and my friends was outside and we found this Playboy magazine. To make a long story short, we opened the magazine and I saw what y'all was thinking about. And we saw naked women. Okay? Now, of course, this was back in the early 1990s. This was before Pornhub, before the internet blew up, before YouTube, before Facebook, before MySpace. There was no internet in the 1990s. If you wanted to see something X-rated, you would have to go to the video store and get those porn, video tapes and stuff like that. But my point is I brought that magazine home and my parents found out that I had a Playboy magazine. I don't know how they found out, but they did. So that's the end of that. So let's fast forward to me being 11 years old. When I was 11, one day I'm over my friend's house, and one day he was, flipping through the cable channels, and something popped up on the screen. A woman's breast was exposed from a pornographic video. But it didn't end there. So ever since that day, I haven't really been exposed to anything since. Until we fast forward to maybe about 18, 19 years old. So I was 18 years old, and I came across this pornographic tape in my brother's room. Popped it in the VCR and saw some pornographic images. I really didn't think much of it. So you fast forward about a year later, and I got some DVDs, some pornographic DVDs, and again, I really didn't think too much of it because I grew up in a house that's not Christian. I did not grow up in a Christian household where I was raised to be Christ-like or read the Bible or church and stuff like that. I wasn't raised in a church home. You know, I'm not blaming nobody else for my addiction but myself. But I didn't grow up in a Christian household, so I didn't have anyone to really guide me and to keep me from these things, you know. So from the age of 19 all the way up to 35 years old, I've been hooked on porn. And every now and then I would, get the urge to go back and actually look at pornography because it's just the excitement of watching these beautiful women that you see on the screen, and then there's the other side to it. There's the other side, which is when people talk about the whole sex trafficking, stuff like that. I mean, which I don't want to get too deep in that because I don't want to get off the subject, but I'll talk about that in another video. But the whole thing with me looking at that, it kind of took me down a dark path. So looking at these things, it was getting to the point where I'm having nightmares. I'm being attacked in my dreams by these succubus. A succubus is a demon that can look like any woman that you fantasize about. And that's how serious it is with pornography. And I guess you could say the whole reason behind me looking at pornography is because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's because I had no girlfriend. I had no wife. And I'm keeping it 100% real. If I had a girlfriend, if I had a wife, there would be no need for me to go look at this stuff. And I'm keeping it 100% honest. It's real easy for somebody on the outside to say, just quit watching porn and things like that. And I've been trying. Now, of course, I can't do this on my own strength. But I think about where, other people, they get to make, good loving to their wife all the time. Or a girlfriend or whatever. And then I'm up here thinking that I'm a single man and like I have nobody. So like I feel like the closest way and I don't want to put this on myself, but I feel the closest way I can ever get to a woman is to watch pornography. And that's a bad mindset. That's a bad mindset. And I don't want to think about that like that. But it's true. But as far as the whole NoFap movement, um, today is the 35th day that I have not masturbated. Today is day 35 that I have not masturbated. And porn leads to masturbation. It does. So the way to break the cycle is just not to watch porn, period. Or not to just masturbate. So that's what NoFap means, not to watch porn and basically to give it up. So today is day 35. I'm trying to reach day 90. I'm trying to get to 90 days without masturbating. I'm trying to keep all my sexual energy. I'm practicing the semen retention, and that's not to masturbate. Now, I do need to release all the sexual energy. I do. I do need to release all my sexual energy, but I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for that. I'm not going to even say at this point a special girl, but I would say the woman that I end up with. I don't want to just give my sexual energy to anybody, but the girl I end up with, she will give my sexual energy, but she wouldn't be the one that I know is for me. And all this porn watching, it's just something to do to pass the time. And I know I can find other things to do than just look at this stuff on the screen, because it's just acting. Porn is a fantasy world, and at the end of the day, the people you see on the screen, they basically go back to living a normal life. And a lot of people, they don't want to admit that they having an issue with porn. They don't want to admit that they got a porn addiction. Okay? And I know about this better than anybody. I know about this better than anybody. When you look at the women in porn, we lust after them. We desire the women we see in porn because we want to be with them. And let's keep it real. I can't speak for every man. But some dudes that look at porn, they desire to be with the girl they see in the video. And we know that's not always the case. We can't have the woman we see in porn. And the only way that I see somebody can actually sleep with one of these women is if you're extremely lucky. But that's what it is. Now, as far as me, I have a lot more to say, but I wanted to keep this part short. I didn't want to make it too long. I wanted to keep it under 20 minutes because I have me a part 3 coming up, and there's so much more that I want to get into in part 3. I just wanted to keep this short and simple. But I did overcome my masturbation addiction. So I would say, if there's anybody out there that is struggling with this, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in the comments, post whatever's on your mind, whatever you're thinking about. Leave it in the comments and let me know how you feel about it. But that is just the honest truth. That's the honest truth. If I had somebody in my life, I wouldn't have no need to be looking at this stuff. But now that the cat is out of the bag, I want to say one more thing before this video closes out. For the rest of 2021, because I know I have not been posting on a regular basis, so now I want to come up with a schedule on when I'm gonna post a new video. So I'm going to be posting new videos on Mondays and Fridays. So I'm gonna have to get not only my subscribers up to speed, but people I'm friends with on Facebook, and I gotta keep up with my Instagram followers and let them know, hey, this is when I'm posting a new video. Won't you come over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to your boy, support your boy, and you can see brand new videos from me every Monday and Friday. Now, I may change up my schedule and post other days, but for now, those are the 2 days I'll be posting new content on Mondays and Fridays. So that's gotta really get this channel up and moving. But I really want to post new videos for the rest of this year, for the rest of 2021. That's what I want to do. Anyway, I'm gonna definitely say a lot more in part 3 that I have not even disclosed in this part yet. So that's my addiction on porn. And yeah, anything you want to say in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Peace.